Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. This is just a quick intraday update. Bitcoin hasn't really done much more, has just rather been consolidating after still getting rejected here at this next resistance level that we talked about already in the last few videos. The idea is still, we have a bullish and a bearish wave count, at least short-term bullish, short-term bearish. Both are part of an overall bullish scenario. The price action of the last few hours and last few days actually suggests more and more the yellow wave count, which could send us quite directly actually to the next larger time frame target. So this could be all of wave 5 of 3. Yeah, this 5-wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember that we talked in previous videos about targets between 85 to 90k for that next larger move up. I think it's important to realize that this 5-wave move could be all of wave 5 of 3, and then we'll get another few months of correction. Yeah, that's the perspective that I have, as I showed you in the previous videos. But this is just an intraday update. If you want to learn more about the big picture again, feel free to look at the previous video or just subscribe, and the next few videos will cover the daily again, I'm sure, especially if things change or we're heading towards that 85 to 90k target range. Further extensions always possible, but obviously we still need to pay very much attention to the relevant key pivots and see if they, as long as we are holding support levels, there is no top. So at the moment in the short-term bearish count, we could still revisit the lower support region, the main support region. Yeah, that has been very stable for the last few months. That has definitely become less likely, but still it's a likely scenario. It has reduced a little bit in probability, but if we see a break below support at 65,742, that could indicate that we've topped. But for now, we're not even close to that support level. Okay, so a break below that would be a first indication really that we've topped, but more evidence would be needed. But as long as we're not even close, the price can push higher. The white count therefore is just short-term bearish, but still part of an overall bullish count, because if the price cannot form these 5 waves from here, it might fail but reattempt from down there. All that would mean is that we would be looking at possibly another opportunity to accumulate down here if the price fails the rally now. Looking at the yellow count, which is the short-term bullish one, as I said, this is definitely increased in likelihood. This would be a wave 1, this would be a wave 2, this would be a wave 3. As I said before, I said also to you that the first ideal target for a third wave is the 73,816 level. That's the 1.38 extension. Above that level, we've got 76,465. The 1.618 extension, I would not rule out that the third even gets there, maybe even a bit higher. So that's sort of just some standard fib levels, right, that are relevant. And let's see. At the moment, the idea is, and it looks more and more like, at least in the yellow count, like a diagonal pattern. Therefore, it makes sense that this move could be all of wave 5 of 3. And if it's an ending diagonal, it would complete this entire 5th wave. And therefore, the third could still extend a bit higher. As I said, I think it's reasonable to expect the price to get a few more upside squiggles to that 73.8k level or 76.4 before then a 4th wave pullback occurs, and we continue to climb higher in wave 5 into the mid 80k region, from where we could then start the next larger 4th wave correction. At some point, we need to be watching for that 4th wave here, but we're not there yet. Surely it can pull back at any time, but I would prefer, if this really is the yellow count, for the third to push a little higher. That would be ideal. So that's sort of how I'm looking at this. And obviously below 65,740, it's an indication that we've topped. I would have to say, actually, if we not, due to the yellow count now, and because the yellow count is now a diagonal, I might then also add the 61.8 retracement level to the chart. And also, I can also take out now this support box. We don't need that anymore. But this micro support area is still relevant. It's very simple though. If we break below it, it increases probabilities that we are going down there. below the 50% fib level, it basically eliminates any impulsive potential here. But as I said, because it could be a diagonal, we might want to add the 61.8 fib level later on. For now, we can still push higher. It takes a break above the red line here at around 71.6K to get to that next upside target range that I mentioned to you, between 73.8 and 76.4K. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.